lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kind of finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the Kansas City Chiefs. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from Kansas City. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Ready. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. McMillan, the man in motion. The RPO, that's out to McMillan. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. That's caught inside. It's complete. And he will score. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Anchorage. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Makes the score 4th and 7. Chiefs nothing.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for 29.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10, it is Leonard. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he will go all the way. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Kansas City. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. That one complete to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down. On the give, it's Tracy. Finds room inside the 40. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up 2nd.
Anytime you decide to give the ball to someone other than the running back on the ground, Mike, of course you're trying to catch the defense off guard. You're definitely not intending to lose yardage. That was the case here. Defense was all over it. Great job.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown Orbits. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
14. Chiefs 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You heard of that, I love controller, the level king, I told you, hard, let the journey begin.
Head up. This is right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 4th down coming up. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now he's just going to flip this forward. I try to pitch one forward. Was an option there, but he does fall incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll find some space. Taking it for 6. Out to the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate the ultimate punt team. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Give near to right. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back on the ground and back to right. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's 3rd down, and here is Leonard. No chance at all. He'll go down. Jonah Ellis in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. Is complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Ritter. They'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Ritter. Open man left side. close again. And he's got another one. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Anchorage. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his third of this game. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
A carry here for Wright. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Hanley on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st down, Orbits.
On 1st down, it's Ritter. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd down, they need 3. Back to throw, Ritter. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Ritter. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here's Jake Camarda now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that one had too much behind it. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quick.
2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Leonard now on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Leonard to throw again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 37 yards.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
3 points are huge. Hey, let's go.
Chris Boswell
The field goal unit
for the
out
field
here
goal.
for the
A
Chiefs.
37-yard
This one will be
attempt.
from 37 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Chiefs cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is right. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
He'll run with right. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Now Leonard. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Leonard, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds.
Their own 26-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's a big one right there. It covers 51 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for a big gain. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that with the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
Give me that touch of my head.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ridder. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he will score again. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown Anchorage. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Leonard. That one out wide for Wright. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. He's going to bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Here we go, 4th down, and it's Leonard. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
A quick throw here on the RPO is caught by Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's Tracy. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A carry here for Tracy. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Orbits will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
It's right. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Run again with Wright. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Leonard gonna throw for it. That's taken in.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Leonard. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. That's Kirby Joseph, the hard-hitting safety, making a beeline to the backfield to record the sack.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Leonard to throw here on 3rd and long. He'll air it out down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ritter going to hold on to this one, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Try and set up the tight end screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holden's just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
3rd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. throwing now on 3rd and long. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Tyrone Tracy, touchdown Anchorage. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Extra point try by Bass. It's up and good. And the Orbits will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll go with the counter on 1st down. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Leonard to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Gonna throw. It's Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
The RPO, he's going to keep it himself. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. The RPO, that one is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On first down, Leonard. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
It is good. Makes the score Orbits 45, Chiefs 17.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. They'll run with Tracy, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. And that would be a first down.
Anchorage, first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to bounce